Keeps returning every time. faster when the heart becomes sincere. I don't wish for old tomorrows, I don't ask the past to stay. Still your memory blooms gently, every springtime finds a way. Maybe spring remembers stories, even after hearts move on. Maybe love becomes a season, quietly returning home. Spring still knows your name, still your warmth remains the same. Even years can't stop the flowers from remembering the rain. Spring still knows your name, like a dream that learned to heal. Love was never fully leaving, you just taught my heart to feel. Maybe seasons carry echoes of the hearts we used to know. Some love stay inside the blooming long after they let us go. Spring still knows your name. Spring still knows your name. Still your light returns again. Now I'm not afraid of winter, since spring whispers, you remain. Frozen mornings turning golden, tiny rivers start to run. Something quiet in the daylight feels like healing has begun. Every tree begins remembering how to breathe and how to sway. Funny how my heart grows lighter when the coldness fades away. Not because I miss you deeply, not because I can't move on. Only once it softly lingers, like the feeling of a song. Maybe spring can keep a memory without sorrow, without pain. Maybe love leaves little sunlight long after the winter ends. Snow melts, your warmth remains, like the sunlight after rain. Every springtime softly tells me love still blooms beyond the pain. Snow melts, your warmth remains, though our story changed its way. Something beautiful still lives here in my heart from yesterday. Walking through familiar places, sky above is bright and blue. Funny how the world feels kinder since I once belonged to you. No more sadness in remembering, only gratitude. dream of yesterday, only learning how the leaving slowly taught my heart to stay. Every light still softly glimmers, like a memory breathing slow. Funny how the quiet endings help us more than we may know. Maybe stations keep on glowing for the hearts that learn to heal. Maybe growing means remembering without asking what was real. Lights still awake at the station, though the train is long gone now. Something warm still fills the silence, like the stars above somehow. Lights still awake at the station. Still, I stand here feeling strong. Not because I'm waiting for you, just because I've moved along. Every journey leaves a shadow, every goodbye leaves a light. Funny how the lonely platform doesn't feel so cold tonight. I stopped counting old departures, stopped replaying every scene. Now the waiting turned to wisdom, now the silence feels serene. Maybe stations keep on glowing for the hearts that learn to heal. Maybe growing means remembering without asking what was real. Lights still awake at the station. Still, your memory rides the night. Though our train no longer stops here, you still helped me find the light. Lights still awake at the station, like reflections after rain. Some goodbyes don't leave us broken, they just help us grow again. Silver lights above the platform, quiet echoes fill the air. Long ago the train departed, still some warmth is waiting there. Not for someone to return now, not for stories left undone. Only learning how the silence can become a softer sun. Every little midnight shadow feels much calmer than before. Funny how a place of sleeping down. Something peaceful in the stillness feels like putting sadness down. No resentment in remembering, only gratitude remains. Some goodbyes to leave us stronger, like the flowers after rain. Maybe growing looks like staying in the places once we cried, till the memory turns to kindness, till the fear no longer hides. After the last train, still I carry what remains. Love was never about keeping, love was learning through the rain. Early spring across the hillside, soft wind moving through the trees. Something hidden in the silence brings your memory back to me. Little words we never finished, little feelings left undone. Funny how the quiet echoes still can warm me like the sun. Every season has a language, every breeze remembers too. Like the wind still softly carries everything I felt for you. like you came back today. Not in sadness, not in longing, only warmth beneath the sky. Funny how forgotten feelings still can bloom when winds pass by. Every word we never whispered feels much lighter than before. Like the wind became a doorway to the things we held before. Maybe some love stays in seasons, even when the voices fade. Maybe hearts can hear affection long after the plans have changed. First wind of spring, still you bring forgotten things. Little feelings, little moments, like a soft remembering. First wind of spring, still my quiet heart can sing. Though we never said forever, you still left a gentle spring. Walking through familiar places, sunlight dancing on the stone. Funny how the world feels kinder since I learned I'm not alone. No more wishing for old answers, no more fear of letting go. Some unfinished little stories still can help a person grow. Maybe some love stays in seasons, even when the voices fade. Maybe hearts can hear affection long things we cannot hold. Still remembering the beauty